Hi guys, this is Gary from REBOTNIX. Today I would like to talk about the REBOTNIX vision tools, and this video is definitely only for developers. And the first thing I would like to show you for better understanding what the REBOTNIX vision tools are is that I have set up here a very simple Python script. And there's nothing special on the script itself. It just uses OpenCV. It opens a video file here, and then in this line it goes through step by step, frame by frame, each frame, and process it. And in this line you see I do something with the frame, I rotate it, and in this line I want to show it. And here's the problem. The problem is that I run this script on a machine where I do not have a graphical interface or a desktop. So it's just a cloud instance that is hosted anywhere in the world, and I do not have a connection to an X server. So when I try to start this, I got an error message. And this error message means cannot connect to X server. And the reason for that is that there is no X server installed at all, because it's just the plain machine with some CUDA drivers and with the graphic driver and the operating system itself. And yeah, some of you think, why do not rewrite every frame to a JPEG, as you have seen in tons of examples before, or why do you not write a video file in most JPEG? And the reason is speed. So when we create at REBOTNIX our AI models, we want to see immediately if it's the right one, it's in inference correct. So I want to have a very fast visual output. And here comes the vision tool in place. So what I do now is to explain you how you can write the same code and have an display interface over network. That is far away much better than to write each time the file in a video file again and again. So let's start. The first thing that you have to do is to import the REBOTNIX vision tools. And this is very easy. You write import REBOTNIX.visiontools as VT. And maybe you ask, where are these packages coming from? So when you download and install the vision tools, you see a folder, it's called REBOTNIX. And in REBOTNIX you see this little library here. So don't care about this, it's in C++ library, but you can use imports in Python to communicate with this library. So let's go back and let's write some more code. So as you've seen, we have imported vision tools. Now we can initialize it. We say vision tools create vision tools class. And the next is that we need some parameters to communicate with the vision tools. The first is the source file, which is in my example a video file, and we have to set up destinations, and destinations is itself an array, and that is the important and interesting line now that you have not seen before, I think, so often in Python or during image processing development. So you see here SRT and an IP address. And this IP address is my local address of my MacBook here. So this instance is connected over VPN, so you do not have care about that. But we receive the incoming frame from the GPU compressed on my local network. Yeah, and the reason why I can do this is that I use SRT. And SRT, when you are not coming from the broadcast industry, you do not know what SRT is or stand for. SRT is a protocol developed by Haivision, and Haivision open source it. And we are also using SRT in our vision tools for transmitting audio, video, and data. So we just simple set up here the IP address to receive the package and the frame. So the next step is to set up the quality, which is the bit rate. So we say, okay, when you have compressed the frame, please do it in the bit rate of 500 kilobits per second. And we have to set up the codec, and most of the codec is very known is H.264. And we have to find an output size. So we want to define how big is the screen that we want to preview. And here, let's say we set 960 by 440. Okay, and the next step is that we send this parameter to the vision tools. Very easy. Say set params and params itself. Documented. Set vision tools parameters. And the next thing that you have to do is to open a session. And this is also very easy. You just write connect and you give a callback. And there are several ways how you connect and communicate with the vision tools. One is to get a callback. And a callback is just a function. And this function gives you two values back. The first is the frame, so the naked processor frame itself. And the second is the state. And we concentrate now only on the frame. And when I have everything ready, I can start it here. Simple SRT demo. Yes, and we have some errors here. That's all live, guys. Okay. Double quote. Yeah, it's working. So what we have done in printing frame server? No, of course not. So as you have seen, we are receiving now from this session the frame here. And why do we not see this on my MacBook? So the reason for this, we have to send it. So vision tools, send frame. And now we send the frame. And what it does is that it processes the frame, it compresses and then sends it over SRT to my MacBook. And to receive it now, and to do other magic things, is that we have simply to open this IP address on the right port, enter, and let's do it again. And in some seconds, we got the live stream here. And now the fun begins. Now you can see the results. It's running in a loop. And we can manipulate the frame. Say frame, what we can do. DVD, let's flip it. So rotate the frame. And we want it on rotate 180 degree. And as you can see, this session is open. Let's restart it. Okay, that's right. OpenCV is not imported. Let's import OpenCV so that we can manipulate the frame. And now let's take a look what happened. Do you see this? The session is still open in SRT and now we got a retort frame. Can I do more? Of course. You can now do anything what you want with the frames. And you can preview and see immediately in seconds. So what we can do else, let's do some color change, for example. So I rotate it and then let's say color BGR2H. And now do some color correction. Stop it, restart, let's take a look. And boom, here we are. If you want to not rotate it, stop it, start it, and you get the results. If you want to back to the raw frame, stop it, start it, here we go. If you want to adjust the original frame, stop it, start it, restart it, and you got it in the right frame. So that's basically what Vision Tools is. It gives you a complete freedom. So you have several options like saving. If you want to save this, you can do this in this way. So the first parameters send it over network. The second is it stores in local to MPEG-TS. In the next videos, I will show you how you can implement the Vision Tools with just one line in existing TensorFlow and PTorch. So I really hope you enjoy what the Vision Tools are. We will release the tools end of August, so latest at IBC show in Amsterdam. So more information at this point. And I hope you enjoy it and send me feedback if you find it useful, if it makes sense, or what you want to do with it. Thanks, bye-bye.